Hello everyone and welcome to Merch by Amazon Public School. Another video, guys, for you guys today. I wanted to touch on a little somehow continuation of what I talked about in my previous video. And in this video, I wanted to specifically talk about how you deal with the lower tiers and how you get yourself out of them as quick as possible. I have made a lot of mistakes myself when I was first starting, and here's your chance to not make the same mistakes I did and learn from my mistakes. One thing I will tell you guys is when you're on tier 10, 25, or even 100, what I would do is I would do 100% trends, especially for tier 10 and 25. I would not go after any broad niche or a niche that's too niche down or too targeted. I would just go after the holidays and what's trending next. And when I say next, I mean what's coming up in the next 2 or 3 months. Like I said before, I would not try to make any money right away. It's a mistake we all make, and we make t-shirts for stuff that is too close. We don't have enough time to get exposure, get in rotation, and get ranked, and we just end up losing those shirts to drop-offs after 180 days. Before, when I was doing it, when I was there, it was 90 days. And even before they drop off, there is no chance you're gonna sell a shirt that didn't sell for example, for Christmas now, or a shirt that didn't sell for Mardi Gras now. If people didn't buy it when it was Mardi Gras, chances are no one will buy it now. So my advice to you is to not fall in that loop, because what you're gonna be doing is as soon as those shirts don't sell, you're gonna find yourself again getting tempted by the shiny object and going after the next trend, which is 10 days away or 2 weeks away, because you see shirts are selling at the 4, 5, 10K BSR, and you start to dream that your shirt might be one of them. Don't do that, guys. I would say design in advance. That's very important. So timing is very important. And then when you design for a trend, I would say go all in. If you have 25 slots, put all your 25 slots for that trend, but also go all in quality. Make sure that you're designing some super high quality designs. You have that advantage in the low tiers. You only have 25 slots to fill. You can take your time. You can take your time both designing and researching and making the best of those slots as you can. It's an advantage you have over the high tiers. The high tiers guys don't have that advantage. They cannot spend too much time on researching and designing and keywording shirts as much as you can. They have 500 uploads a day. I'm pretty sure that most won't reach that much, but they're trying to maximize their uploads every day. So they're like flying through designing, which is a mistake too for high tiers. Because I would still focus on quality when I'm in high tiers, and focus on putting good keywords and doing good research. So I said you have the advantage in that field. So make sure your designs are the best you can offer to the market, and wait for the holiday. And then once after the holiday, if you score some sales, that would be great. If you don't fall in love with those designs. You have 25 slots or 10 slots, and those slots are very, very, very precious to you. I would tell you something that might sound like a little bit silly, but it's true. Even if you have if you have 10 slots and you have 3 shirts that made a sale, they made one sale, you sold them, you made a couple of dollars or no profit or whatever during the trend, for example, during Mardi Gras. And now Mardi Gras is over. Mardi Gras won't happen again for another year. Don't fall in love with those shirts. You decide, oh no, I'm not gonna get rid of shirts that sold before because those guys are there to stick and whatever. You're not looking to stick 3 shirts. You're looking to stick thousands of shirts. And the only way you can do that is if you tier up. And if you hold those shirts in your inventory, they're gonna be taking up, if you have 3 shirts and you're in tier 10, they're gonna be taking up 30% of your slots. So you're gonna be trying to tier up with 7 slots out of 10, and 30% of your slots are taken. And I would not recommend you do that. I would recommend you just delete those shirts, you save the files, you upload them next year if you when the holiday is closer. And I'll tell you that most likely you won't even upload them, because a year from now, considering the experience you would have gained, when you look back at those designs, you're gonna laugh. And it happens to most of us. You say, wow, I thought that was an amazing design. And the reason why is because you're going to grow. You're going to learn how to design better. You're going to have better ideas. You're going to have more experience. You're going to be a more seasoned mercher. You're going to see things differently. So don't fall in love with those designs unless you have a shirt that has really taken off and sold a lot during that holiday. But if that happened, you wouldn't be watching this video anyway. So to make a very long story just long, get rid of those shirts and use all your 10 slots for the next upcoming holiday, and make sure that holiday is at least 2-3 months away. A month and a half is like really borderline, like I said in the previous video about Cinco de Mayo. And then to prove my point, after Christmas, shirts started losing BSR. So here's what I did. I went on Amazon and I typed in funny Christmas t-shirt. I added classic hem to limit my results to merch by Amazon. And as you can see, the only shirt that's still sticking, or I mean few shirts are still sticking with good BSR that are Christmas related. And part of the reason is because they had a very low BSR during Christmas. So BSR is cumulative, and it also takes in consideration the BSR from the historical BSR, if you guys know what I mean. So look at the shirts that are still sticking. These shirts are not selling because they contain Christmas designs or Christmas keywording or something. They do happen to still answer for this phrase in the search, funny Christmas t-shirt, because they ranked for it. But the reason they still have an okay BSR is because they're still selling. And you notice that most of the ones that are still selling are not the ones that are Christmas related. And I will talk about this thing in another video. I call that hybrid designs, but these are not so much hybrid designs. But I will explain that in another video, with God's willing. So you notice these shirts still selling, and they are selling for different keywords. They're not selling for Christmas. They're only showing up because they did rank for funny Christmas shirt back in the time. So they're still showing up for that search. But I bet you that most people that bought them now and are letting them still rank are people that are buying them for different keywords, like 50th birthday t-shirt, or if I look through the keywords, I might find other keywords that are ranking these shirts, vintage or 1969. I'm not gonna go in detail, but I'm pretty sure if you look through the bullets, you will find why these shirts are still selling and what keywords are they ranking for now. So also what I would say in low tiers, I'll say it again, lower your prices. When you get a Merch by Amazon account, your Merch by Amazon account is your investment. It's not something that you're going to make money out of right off the bat. You want to try to prove to the community and prove to Merch by Amazon that you are a designer, that you produce quality shirts, and that your shirts are selling. And Merch by Amazon will reward you by cheering you up. And thankfully, Merch by Amazon does not ask you how much you sold your shirts to cheer up. It sounds like an unfair advantage. I am totally against it in the high tiers, because we don't want to have the race to the bottom. But for low tiers, I personally would understand that you're trying to tier up. And if you're doing that with 10 or 25 shirts, you're not affecting me. But if you're doing that with 20,000 shirts, then yes, you are probably affecting me and affecting other Amazon, Merch by Amazon sellers. So lower your prices And then when you get to tier 100, I would say raise your prices a little bit, but don't start daydreaming. Don't start listing your shirts at $19.99 and $24.99 and stuff, unless you really have some designs that is like really proven. If you are the guy that was in tier 10 and made this shirt, and this shirt is selling, or you are the guy that made this shirt and this shirt is selling year round, yeah, I would say raise your prices. I truly believe this guy's leaving some money on the table, but I mean, it's his account, and he's free to do whatever he wants with it. Just like I'm free to think whatever I want of it. So I hope this video helped you guys. I'll try to make it short and sweet. I mean, it's up to you guys to decide if it was sweet. And I'll see you guys in another video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and like and subscribe. Share with your friends that you think might find it useful. And I'll see you again, guys, soon. Take care.